And we're back with more of the Hearts of, wow, the new Persian Empire in Hearts of Iron for our Iran campaign. Last time it started off with us doing some basic stuff, and Italy has conquered Ethiopia, and when the Spanish Civil War kicked off. As you can see, this looks kind of like a big fire or a middle finger to me. I don't know why, but what we ended up seeing was Republican Spain is actually putting up a fight. This isn't normal, because normally what you see is two capitals, absolutely. But what you usually see is nationalist Spain just curb stomps Republican Spain. And this is actually going to be a very, very interesting game if it ends up with Republican Spain taking power. And we gotta get back into it as Iran. We're building up on the border of Iraq and building up our industry. As you can see here, I'm not sure if there's a way to actually show that, but if we look into our construction here, we can see we have quite a bit of these guys, and we need this moved up here because we need a lot of civilian industry. And we're getting pretty close to our 150 political power mark, which means we can get our balanced approach, which gives us more national unity. That'll be pretty interesting. And yeah, so let's kick this off. Let's see how well Republican Spain does later on in the war. But currently our focus is Iran. Iran is the primary focus. We have the Sumka faction. I don't know how to pronounce that because I don't speak Persian, but I'm sure someone will tell me eventually. The Sumka faction is rising up. It's our fascist people. At the start of it, we didn't have any fascists. We just had the Yibhe Milli Iran and Tudeh party fighting each other off, trying to push for socialism and democracy, socialism or capitalism. And as we all know, capitalism always wins. Capitalism is the best system. I hate to break it to you, socialists, but it's the best. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna end up probably getting curb stomped eventually. Nationalist Spain won. I don't know how that happened. I guess they held Madrid for long enough that they just won by default. But regardless, that makes no sense though, because Republican Spain was really pushing up. It was like this was the border, and it was like that over there, and they were really pushing up. They almost had Madrid back, and it would have been amazing if they got it back. However, shit happens, and you really have to encircle your enemies and crush them. You can't just leave them in the pocket like that and not push. You have to get your troops surrounding and crushing however many divisions are trapped in that tiny little pocket. That is how you win wars, folks. That's how you win. Like, no joke. And we can actually recruit another general right now for our National Guard. That'll be very interesting. We've got the Chinese People's Republic, or Soviet Republic as it were, fighting Zibei Sanma and actually winning by the looks of it for a moment, before Zibei Sanma mobilizes troops on the border and crushes the Chinese Soviet Republic, leading to a white peace, which is happening every single game. Next we need to, I don't know, create a MIC. That'll be great for us because we get more factories. And that will allow us to get to what we need. Apparently our nation wants to be Soviet, but I don't want that. I don't like the idea of communism in this country, but if eventually it gets to the point where we have to, I suppose. Either way, yeah, this requires nationalism, so if we want to declare war on Saudi Arabia, we need to go down the fascist route to get there. How's everything else looking? Yeah, they signed a white peace, which is normal. Eventually, Chinese Soviet Republic will take over this entire area, but that'll be in the 50s, maybe even after the endgame. But regardless, continue on building more industry in here. We've got this is going to complete on the 16th of February. It's an issue because we don't have a lot of time to kick this off before Iraq actually starts moving. Thank you. They're going for steel production, but eventually their fascist is going to rise to power, and they're going to have to go down that line. That is an issue, unless they just, for whatever reason, go fascist and then suddenly decide to end the monarchy. That'll be very interesting to see, especially if they decide to go for the workers' revolution. I haven't seen them go democratic or communist, aka socialist, yet. We've got some decent stuff going on here, but we still don't have the manpower for almost anything. Why is it paused? I don't know. Still, I've no idea how we're actually going to pull this off. We're going to end up going for Iraq, as I said before, and then into Saudi Arabia, then to Afghanistan, and then Turkey. Turkey is probably going to be our biggest threat, because they've apparently remilitarized Istanbul. It's a little bit interesting. And Constantinople. I don't know, it calls it Istanbul.
Constantinople.
As they say, Istanbul, not Constantinople. It was Constantinople.
Yes.
Now it's Istanbul.
Right. Nothing missing with the Turks.
The Young Turks? The Young Turks are always missing out on proper political debate.
Turks.
They're missing their minds. So we've created a MIC, and the Anglo-Irish trade war has ended. We need to get more militarization effort going and push for more factories, because we still don't have enough. What we need is to revive the empire. No. Extra tech slot, which requires more factories than 40. That'll be something special. Is there another way to get more tech slots? I do not believe there is, but that would be great if there was. I think there might be, actually. Doesn't give us another tech slot. This doesn't give us another tech slot. That doesn't give us another tech slot. That gives us one. Okay, so establishing the Tehran University is what I should have done before anyway. Well, we're working to revive the Empire regardless. I don't know why I'm rushing factories when I can easily get the national unity. Factories don't change your national unity. Sorry, sometimes I am just the most retarded fucker, you know? Like that. I had the game on pause still. So, not much is going to happen this episode. We're still going to be pushing out more factories, looking around, seeing world events go down, and possibly in next episode we'll have World War II kicking off with the German Reich annexing Austria sometime within the next 10 minutes, and Poland will come in 2 years, in-game years at least. But it doesn't much look like the Kingdom of Iraq has much going for it at the moment. On the other hand, they might have most of their guys hidden over here on the border of Saudi Arabia. A University of Baghdad is being built, which means that they definitely have some steel production going on. Let's just check. Resource map mode says yes, they have steel and we need steel. Currently we are trading with the United States for steel, which we could stop doing that and keep our civilian factories if we took Iraq as soon as possible. Soon we're going to have 60 national unity, which gives us a good chance on all of this. Is there anything else that gives us national unity? National unity? Nope, not there. What about there? Divine inspiration. However, that'll negate our research time. I think we can wait. Militarization efforts is coming along nicely. We've got 60 days until radio detection, at which point we can start with some radar stations. But it looks like we're getting close to building our forts on the border with Iran, or Iraq, sorry, the Irani-Iraqi border, which is going to be pretty beneficial for us. And I don't believe that Saudi Arabia has much of an army at all, which is especially great for us when we go down the line of government reform. At any rate, let's get more infantry equipment coming out, and I guess after radio detection we can head for support equipment. 45 days. Definitely beneficial to us to have the support equipment available, especially if we integrate some way that our troops will require it and actually use it. Because that'll mean we have, as you can see here, we're getting quite a bit of stuff going in, and we can stop exercising these guys because they are at their max experience level for exercising. I don't believe that it goes down if you go past that without exercising, but we'll see in the future. I'm not sure. Might be why I've lost a few wars. I don't know. Regardless, we're getting quite a bit of political power, and the Tehran University is coming along nicely. German Reich still hasn't done Austria yet, hasn't anschlussed Austria yet, and I don't want to click on Austria because that would make this video kind of banned in Germany. This mod pack gives Austria a funny flag, kind of offensive to Germans. It's a flag that would be illegal, like propaganda in Germany. So until they're Anschlussed, we can't really look over there. Unless they, at some point, reunite Austria-Hungary, then we can look over there because their flag will be different. It'll be an Austro-Hungarian flag rather than the Nazi Austrian flag that it has right now. It's sad that it's that. I wish I could change it. There probably is a way to change it. I just don't know. And really, I don't want to spend like an hour and a half in MS Paint trying to make something that looks nice, which I would do, mind you. Soviet command has suffered greatly, and Tehran University has been built. And now it's time for, I believe, government reform would be nice, but militarization would also help. Elite forces, heart attack. Let's get militarization efforts. I believe actually heart attack would be nice because we're going to be pushing into Africa and fighting the British, especially since the British have the Matilda, the Churchill, and whatnot. It's all just a shit show when it gets down to their tanks. And we'll actually be able to push past their tanks at that point. Let's get some motorized going. That'll be nice. That'll be very beneficial to us. And unpause the game for more hilarity that ensues. Yes, I find this hilarious because I'm playing as Iran. I don't find it the best country to play as per se, but we still don't have any divisions deployed, probably because we have no manpower. Next move with our political power is to get the manpower. We're pretty close to our 66 mark for national unity. It allows us to go for forming the empire, the Persian Empire, that is. And we even get some of this. Do we want... No, we want to get logistics company. That's always something that we need. Field hospital as well, because it's a small country. I believe recon and military police would be especially helpful right now. So military police will be coming out first. Because the National Guard requires military police to suppress the revolting publics from the conquered Iraq that will be coming soon. We're getting close as far as political power, and once that hits 150, we will immediately move over to apparently extensive conscription. That'll be nice to have. I believe the last time I fucked up by going from limited conscription to volunteer only, and then back to limited conscription, and then just going along the entire national character line. That's an issue. What is that? Is that it? We don't have faster communists, so we can't do anything with that just yet. I don't believe we can do anything with our economy yet either, which is sad to say the least. I think what we want is a silent workhorse to get more political power faster. Help us out quite a bit. And we're gonna have to get another national focus before actually working on reviving the empire. So if that's the case, government reform would be the way to go. Get the next 3 factories and trade with America for more oil, not oil, but steel. We have a lot of oil in Iran, which actually means that a lot of people are going to be trading with us, which gives us civilian factories if they do. However, I believe it actually cuts down on, I believe, political power gain, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't believe that Britain's asked for our oil yet, which is surprising. And that usually doesn't happen. But we've reached the 20-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll continue this in the next episode. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.